Hey guys, it's Mandy. Let's take a look at all the pre-fall, fall-winter 26 bags coming out. Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome to my channel, Just One More Bag 01, where luxury meets lifestyle. If you are obsessed with designer handbags, love luxury items, enjoy traveling, or just want to get a glimpse of my Yorkie Winston, you are in the right place. Today, guys, I'm really excited. I am going to share the Louis Vuitton Lookbook with you. It's the Fall-Winter 26 Pre-Fall Lookbook, and this is part of the men's collection, and this is actually out of Europe, so you will see the prices are in euros. And I was really excited because I saw a couple cool things. You know, they have charms, of course, bags, shoes, ready to wear. So I'll touch base on a couple things outside of handbags, but you know, primarily a handbag channel, so that's what we're going to focus on today. If this is something that interests you, I ask you please subscribe to my channel, join our growing community of bag lovers. All right, so the first thing I wanted to touch base on was actually one of the jackets that I saw that I thought was pretty cool. It was a little bit more similar to a gradient design. So you guys know that that's something that catches my eye. So this is called the Surplus Denim Workwear Jacket, and this is 2,600 euros. And I think it just looks really cool, you know, with the denim and the collar and the different gradient design with the LV logos. I think that's something that looks really cool. All right, guys, now we are in the leather goods section, and that's where they have all the handbags or bum bags, handbags, whatever you want to call it. So these are going to be released April 23rd. So the first item is this Rush Bum Bag Surplus, and this is in the sand color, and it again has the gradient print. I'm not sure if you guys are able to pick that up extremely well on screen, but it does have the logos in the gradient print with the motifs, and it looks pretty cool. That is in the sand color. They also have the Keepalls 25 bandolier, and this is also in the sand color. I like that it does have a luggage tag. Remember, you could always ask them to print a design on there or your initials. And this is coming in at 2,200 euros. It is nice because they don't have the light colored vachetta on this piece as well, so you know it won't get as dirty in my opinion. The next item that they have in this collection is the nil bag. And this is again in the sand color. It has that darker leather on it instead of the vachetta, the nice thick gold hardware on it. And this is coming in at 2,300 euros. Now we're going to move into a new color. This is the khaki color. This is their Keepalls 35. And again, it has the gradient logo on it. This is 2,350 euros. Also has the nice luggage tag on there, of course, that you can get printed. This next item I'm actually pretty excited about. I could totally use this. This is the Uptown Tote in the khaki, coming in at 2,500 euros. And I really like this bag. I could see me using this as an airplane bag. I could also use this for a work bag, you know, carrying my laptop, or really just any sort of travel, you know, when the husband and I go away on a weekend. I think this looks great. I'm actually really excited to see that bag. And I do like it in the khaki color with the gradient logos that way. For all of the backpack people out there, they have the Discovery backpack in the khaki. It also has the luggage tag on it. So again, you know, you can personalize that, which I think is really cool with the gold hardware. I think it kind of pops backed up to the khaki color like that. I really like it. This is coming in at 2,700 euros. They also have a key pouch in the sand color. I think that's cute. It's 335 euros. You know, it's okay. I think for me personally, I'd prefer the monogram or the damier bin, something a little different for me personally. If you collect passport covers like I do, they are also going to have it in the sand color. That's going to be $390. And in addition, they are going to have it in the khaki color. at $390. And this image is a little weird. You know, they kind of have the circle with the khaki color, but the actual image is more of a lighter blue. I think it truly is the greener khaki color there only. So that's nice. And of course, anyone who loves the pocket organizer, they will have that in the sand color for 410 euros. They will also have the wallet as well in the sand color. This is going to be 510 euros. They're also going to have the DOP kit in the nice sand color, and I think that looks really pretty. That's going to be 1,060 euros. They will also have the Pochette Voyage Souple bag, and this is in the sand color, 1,150 euros. They will then have the Keepall 50, and I love that it has the guitar strap. I think all the Keepalls should only have the guitar strap because I think they are so much more comfortable. So this, again, the Keepall 50 in the sand color, 2,700 euros for that. They will also have some luggage. The Horizon 55 in the sand color, 3,200 euros. The Keepall 45 will be available in the khaki color, so 3,500 euros for that. Also has the nice strap, the guitar strap with that as well. If you are looking for something a little smaller, they are going to have the Avenue sling bag in the Damouflage in the indigo color. So this looks really nice. This is 1,800 euros. They will then have a Keepall 25 in the Damouflage. Now this one is saying it's a non-compliant visual, meaning it's darker. So I think it's still going to be the lighter color that we just saw on the sling bag. And this will be 2,000 euros. Moving on, they are going to have the nil bag in the Damouflage as well. And I really like this. It has the silver hardware. It has the guitar strap on this one. I am excited to see that. That's 2,100 euros. They're then going to have the Trio Messenger in the Damouflage in the beautiful indigo. Again, that silver hardware, that really pretty blue. It just accents it very nice. 2,250 euros. If you are a Speedy lover, they're going to have the Speedy 30 Damouflage. Now this doesn't say soft or anything like that, just a regular Speedy. Again, in the Damouflage indigo, size 30, 2,300 euros. They're then going to have an envelope card holder, 275 euros for the Damouflage there. Of course, they will have the passport cover in the Damouflage indigo, 300 euros for that. They will also have the card holder in the Damouflage indigo, 300 euros. So if you were looking for, you know, something from this collection a little smaller, that might be a nice little addition. I love those card holders personally. I have a couple of them. Or if you're looking for something a little bigger, of course, they will have the pocket organizer as well in the Damouflage, 345 euros. Again, the slender wallet for the Damouflage, 400 euros. And this Pochette Voyage Souple in the Damouflage is my favorite. I like this one better than the sand color. This is just really cool. This is going to be 950 euros. This indigo color in the Damouflage, I'm really liking it. I like the blue. All right, they will then have the DOP kit in the Damouflage. That's going to be 990 euros. The Keepall 45 in the blue Damouflage, or indigo, excuse me, 2,150 euros. Again, it has the really nice guitar strap, the silver accents. I'm loving that. If you were looking for something a little bit larger, they're also going to have it in the 50 size. That's going to be 2,200 euros. So it's only a $50 difference to go from the 45 to the 50. Personally, I have a 45 and a 50. If you were only going to have one size, I would select the size 50 personally, because you really can fit a little more in there. You know, when the husband and I go away, we try to use the 50 for overnight if everything can fit. It's not happening in the 45, it happens in the 50 most times, depending on how much we're bringing. So I definitely recommend the 50. The next bag they have is pretty cool. I don't have you guys seen this yet. It's the Neverfull Cargo Damouflage. So it has the pockets on the outside. You know, that's pretty cool. It's 2,900 euros. I'd actually like to see what size that is. Is it comparable to an MM or a GM? That I'm unsure of. And it'd be really cool if they would make that zip. That would be a dream come true for me. They will have the Horizon 55 luggage in the Damouflage, 2,900 euros for that. And now we're going to move into some kind of cool pieces. Next is the mini shopper tote, and this is actually Raffia, guys. So keep that in mind. Some people love it, some people don't care for it. You know, I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know that I personally would buy a Raffia bag just because it's limited to your use. I feel personally it's more a summer bag. But I do definitely think it's cool. This one is going to be 3,500 euros. Sticking with the Raffia, the next is a Speedy 30. I didn't know they could make a Speedy 30 in the Raffia, so you know, that's pretty cool. And it has the nice, it's calling a natural rust chocolate color is how they're referring to this. And I also like the little charm, the little hat. It's similar to a cowboy hat. I think that looks pretty cool. So this is 4,000 euros. I feel that is a little pricey, you know, for a Raffia bag. Personally, that's how I feel. But what do you guys think? Do you think that is an acceptable price? Do you think that's a little high for Raffia? Let me know in the comments. Moving on, the next bag is going to be the Shopper Tote MM in the Raffia, and it has, again, another really cool bag charm on it. Looks like a cute little frog there with the LV on his back. So a nice little accent that you get with that. Again, they're calling this the Damier Natural Rust Chocolate color. This is coming in at 4,200 euros. Next, this is pretty cool. It's a Speedy 30 bandolier. Denim coffee, they're calling it. So you see it has the little jean pocket on it. They're referring it to coffee bean. They have vachetta. Gotta be honest, guys, I'm not a fan of this. If you love this, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. It's just not for me. I personally wouldn't carry that. 3,300 euros. You know, just think if you love that, there might be a good chance you can get it, hopefully. Moving on is one of their fun animal bags. This is the Shiba Bag Brown. And guys, you see how this one is all furry? It's not leather or anything or canvas. The strap is canvas, and you can see on the back it does have handles to hold it. To me, this looks a little more like a stuffed animal, and it's 7,000 euros. I think it's cool. I think it'd be something that'd be nice to sit on your shelf, but I don't have 7,000 euros for a bag to just sit on my shelf and never use it. This next bag I'm really excited to show you guys because I am loving it. This is the Keepalls Bandolier 50 in the patch design. And I just think that looks really cool. I love that patchwork. It is 6,700 euros though. So unfortunately I will not be buying that. You know, maybe someday I'll see that on the secondhand market because I really like that. I think it is super cool. Next, we're going to see a P930 here, and this is actually suede. So this is in the monogram suede brown design. Again, the P9 size 30, 11,000 euros. So that was everything from their leather section, which was basically all the bags. So moving on to accessories, I'll show you guys a couple pieces. I thought this was cool. It's the LV Initials Damouflage belt in the 40. So this is just titled, you know, blue. It's 550 euros. They do also have a denim belt here. This is 645 euros. They have a brown belt too. So this is denim again, and this is 645 euros. If you are into hats, I know I've seen a couple of my friends recently purchasing some hats on YouTube. They are going to have this denim cap in the Indigo. I think it looks pretty cool. This is 690 euros. They're also going to have bucket hat as well. This is the denim bucket hat, 690 euros. And then if you liked the beige sand color, they're going to have the bucket hat as well with the gradient print LVs on it, $690. If you guys really like the Keepall I just showed you, you're going to be excited about this new bandana. So this is called the patchwork bandana in the khaki color. It's 250 euros. Has that same similar design I just pointed out. So that looks pretty cool. I do like that. Let's move on to the bag charms next. So the first one here, it's an LV tennis racket, blue with a little ball, 650 euros. On the reverse side, they have it with the monogram. So that looks pretty cute. The next thing, they're gonna have the Dragon Louis Bear charm on the little key hook there in black. This is 375 euros. They're also going to have it in the blue denim, it's called, but this image looks really like the Damier Indigo print. So that's really cool. Now in the lookbook, they just have some shoes, which I'm not going to go through. I really just wanted to highlight the bags and the bag charms for you guys primarily. So let me know what you think of the pre-fall collection. Is there anything that you are interested, that you want to buy? Also, do you like these types of videos? If you guys want me to keep doing these with the lookbook, please let me know in the comments. It does take a little while to put these videos together, so I just want to make sure that if I am going to continue with them, that it is something you guys want to see. And I just wanted to thank everybody so much for being here and spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I ask you to please do so to join our growing community of bag lovers and keep up with me. And remember guys, no matter what, there's always room for just one more bag. I'll see you soon. Bye.